You strong.
Welcome back to another Chris and Dina show and part 2 of illegal surveillance. If you missed last week's show, how illegal surveillance can impact your home sale, I encourage you to go check it out. Now, let's pick up where we left off.
So, guys, once again, we're not being sponsored by any of the Ring, Vivint, any of the security system, that everyone is actually enjoying. We think that everyone should have the right to make sure that their property is safe and secure. But this is really just a big reminder that if you're using this to record people who you're legally allowing to come view your property because they're interested in purchasing it, that you need to be careful. Like if you're actually listening to the audio of that, visit, that's going to be a big key.
And we're not trying to discourage anyone from having surveillance cameras to protect their homes. I mean, this is very important that we ensure the safety of your home and the security of your items within the home. We are trying to say is that there are laws of privacy in place in Texas, and we have to abide by them. So I'm going to talk about a situation, and I've been a licensed real estate agent and broker in the business for over 20 years. So again, this is all fairly new with the surveillance cameras and so forth. And the situations involve not just the buyers, but if you're an agent hosting an open house, for example, there's been numerous accounts and complaints by the owners of these homes who have recorded agents misbehaving within their homes. So I had a call followed by a video recording of an agent who took their friend with them to the open house, which is recommended many times for safety reasons. It's okay, nobody wants to be alone. But they were engaging in some heavy kissing and other things that went on because nobody was in the house. They thought they could get away with this. So
I guess they should have went to the bathroom.
I would guess so, but then they still might have figured it out. I don't know. I have no idea. But, it was weird because the agent was wrong, but then recording the agent without their knowledge was also wrong, even though it was within their home and they could do that, it still doesn't make it right. You cannot record a person without their consent. So in that case, I'm just sharing with you guys, always know that you could be recorded when you're in somebody's house in this business.
Well, and I mean, to talk about is, I'm a licensed agent here in the state of Texas. If I hear that someone's going to be recording me and judging every move, that I'm not planning on going and doing any heavy petting or anything while at an open house. But if I'm there and I'm trying to do my job and trying to get buyers to that house, we're marketing the open house, trying to find a buyer for that property, and it's not my listing, or even if it is my listing, but you don't want, I understand there's good, constructive criticism. Constructive criticism is a good thing. We can learn and grow from those things. But it's just a creepy feeling that you hear, oh, well, they have security cameras in the house. And my first reaction is, do I really want to go do this today?
Yeah, it makes, especially people that are camera shy, just whatever.
And I'm not the shy one.
He's not, but anybody can just get overwhelmed with the idea of what's coming out of my mouth. Somebody going to criticize this or that. And it just makes people feel inhibited. Yeah. So, again.
And leave us a comment below. Below this video, leave us a comment here on YouTube. if you're an agent, what do you think about hosting an open house with, as a hopefully finding a buyer? I mean, do you want to go do an open house with somebody surveilling you the entire time?
I know. And how many of you have had an experience like this? Hit the like button, raise your hand, give us a sign. Is this just me talking that this has happened like umpteen times in the office,
Which I doubt that it's only specific to the Platinum One Properties office. I'm sure this is happening with many other brokerages as well. Mm-hmm. But guys, just make sure that, you're, like we talked about, if you want to have security system on your home, we understand that. We support that. If that makes you feel safer in your home, then that's great. But if you're legally allowing someone to enter in your property because they are truly an interested buyer, they have legal representation here in your state or in our state to actually enter that home, that you should not be listening to those private conversations. And we'll once again list those links in the description of this show, so that way you can actually read the article by the Texas Association of Realtors that actually outlines how the one-party consent doesn't apply here because you're not there.
Exactly.
If you're not there, you can't consent to it because you're not recording yourself. Those are really the key takeaways from here at this.
And as an agent, what we found ourselves doing is actually writing in the agent remarks or in the actual MLS listing itself that the property does have surveillance equipment, just to remind people.
So if you're an MLS agent, please read the agent remarks. I know it's an extra click.
It's so worth it.
But so many people have gotten out of the habit of actually reading agent remarks because we get a lot of calls about the things that are actually in there for them. So take the time, make sure that you're letting your fellow agents know these types of things. If there's something in particular, because you don't want, our client to make a full price offer, but, we didn't say that, we loved, grandma's favorite color on the cabinet. So now your seller doesn't want to sell it.
Exactly.
Our main goal is that we want to close the property. That's what you want as well.
You're right. So if you can just take heed, understand times have changed, and let's get with it and just respect each other in this business.
All right, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and hit that notification bell. All right. So once again, I'm Chris.
And I'm Dina.
And we'll see you on the next one.
Okay, so I need somebody to say.
Why? We can barely read it anyways.
I know. We're like, anyway, two blind bats. We're like this. Why are they both squinty? The lights.
Because we can't read.
The lights are too strong.
Is that your excuse?
Yes.
And we're sticking to it.
Finding or selling properties got you feeling overwhelmed? You're not alone. You will be happy to know help has arrived. All your property needs and stress-free. One innovative group is here to help. All it takes is one call. So when you're ready for a change, One Innovative Group is here for you.